Let's talk about one of their younger core members, foundational members, Brandon Aiyuk. They gave this man $30 million a year. I think they've paid him already about $50 million to do a bunch of nothing. He was running around making a big show of it earlier in the season, showing that he was almost ready, kind of ready. Then he stopped doing that. What do you think the plan is for Brandon Aiyuk? I mean, after this last loss, George Kittle stood at the podium and said, hopefully we get this guy back soon, and that'll make a big difference. You're muted. Yep.
Can you hear me now?
There, you're back. You're back. Nope, now you're muted again.
All righty, I will.
Now you're back. Now you're back. Now you're back. Now you're back.
All right, so yeah, this mic has issues.
It's fine.
I was going to say Pearsall at his best, I think, can be better than Brandon Aiyuk, and he's making less money, right? So at the end of the day, what are we doing paying Aiyuk $30 million a year? Like Kyle, the Lynch didn't want to do that deal, right? Like Kyle came, he was off, did that whole thing. In an alternate universe, they don't pay Brandon Aiyuk and they're perfectly fine. They have 30 extra million to spend in the offseason, right? Like, I don't see the future with the 49ers. And he can beat man coverage. They need a guy to beat man coverage, but so can Ricky Pearsall. And that's why he drafted Jordan Watkins. The issue I have with the Watkins draft pick is, can Purdy throw the ball 60, 70 yards downfield to get him the ball in space? Why do you draft him? That's like the Danny Gray all over again, right?
You know who can?
Who?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, he can.
It was funny, like in the offseason, training camp, Jordan Watkins with the twos, Mac Jones was with the twos. I was bullish on Jordan Watkins because Mac Jones was throwing to him every day, trusted him, got him the ball down the field, and I don't know that we're ever going to see that with Purdy.
Yeah. I don't think we'll see that with him.
Yeah. Do you think Brandon Aiyuk is going to play this year?
No.
Why?
If I had to take a guess, no.
Why?
Why? What is there an incentive for Aiyuk?
Muted. Yeah. It's okay.
Giving up that mic. I'll go get another mic at some point. This mic is, I don't know what's wrong with it. We'll use the MacBook for right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes, look. What is an incentive for him to play? He got his money. It was obvious he didn't want to be a 49er last year before they paid him, right? Then he had that, like Kyle told him to put on those pants or whatever, the Niners practice stuff, and he was acting like a diva. Call a spade. Probably a great guy. Don't know him personally, but it appeared as he was acting as a diva and did not care. Whether that's true, I don't know. I don't know him. But from that point, you needed to trade him. He obviously wanted to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Go let him rot in Tomlin and Arthur Smith's offense. You know what I mean? Like, then they had that thing with the Patriots. Oh, I don't want to play for the Patriots. Well, look at now. It would have been great for him if he had played for the Patriots, right? Because then he is Drake May at quarterback now. So to me, I mean, I think he's a trade candidate in the offseason, especially in a draft. Like if they hit the 17th, 18th, 19th pick, and you have a guy like Mekhi from SC, like you're not going to take him. I mean, if linemen are gone, do you take a receiver? Brandon Aiyuk?
I mean, you could argue they should have taken a receiver, like they could have taken Emeka Egbuka instead of Michael Williams. I mean, if he's good, yeah. I do think it's interesting that Brandon Aiyuk wanted that contract, but also simultaneously didn't want to play for the 49ers. It's like he really thought that he could name his price and his team at the same time. And maybe he nearly did. I think he felt that the Niners owed him that contract and that it didn't necessarily like tie him to the Niners. Like he was just, he's on their team. You drafted him. You have to give him an extension because he earned it. And we'll see where he ends up. But yeah, I feel like he never really, I feel like he's been emotionally off the team for a long time. He erased all the Niners references from his social pages and never brought him back. And it seems like he never really repaired his relationship with John Lynch. He might be cool with Kyle Shanahan, but that's not enough. And I think, it's not that they regretted signing him. They never wanted to do it in the first place. And I think that they wish they hadn't.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And it's also like people give Ricky Pearsall a lot of crap. But when he's been healthy, and I know health has been a concern with him, he has looked at this stage of his career better than Brandon Aiyuk did at this stage in his career, second year, when BA was obviously in the doghouse, didn't play much. And then, I think Ricky can be a star. I do still truly believe he can be a wide receiver one in this league. So if that's the case, why, if you're eventually going to pay Ricky Pearsall, why would you keep Brandon Aiyuk?
Also, Ricky Pearsall doesn't have a destroyed knee. And Brandon Aiyuk does. I don't know what he's going to look like when he comes back. My question to you is, and there's no way to know, do you think it's more likely that Brandon Aiyuk has been ready for weeks and the Niners simply refuse to put him back on the field for whatever reasons? Or do you think it's more likely that his knee injury is way worse than the Niners ever really told the public and it's potentially career altering?
I think they don't want him back on the field because
Wow.
if he looks anything different than what he did before, it can lower his trade value even more
Right.
so than
Yep.
than
The
not
mystery
playing.
box. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, is he still Brandon Ayuk? Okay, 30
Yeah.
million. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Versus
Because if you put him out on the field, no training camp, no preseason, he's not going to look good. Guess what?
well,
Yeah. What do you
it's
expect? He's going to light it up?
it's the same thing you asked Kyle the other day. Like, if
Yeah.
he's not at his full speed, why play him? I mean, it's probably apparent that Brandon Ayuk is not the same player post knee in surgery than he was
Yeah.
before.
So why show that to the rest of the league before you try to trade him for whatever this offseason?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other side of that is like, why would any team trade for that contract without seeing him play? I mean, that's kind of crazy.
The Browns would do it. The Jets would. I mean, there's all the organizations that always
It's
pick
true.
in the top 5 will do something stupid like that. Like, there'll be a
That's a good
team
point.
that does that.